These are the 5 basic steps that will help you to learn a swing, which will reduce your strikeouts, improve your line drive hitting, help you to hit with a little more power, help you to hit to all fields effectively, and really help you with your ability to track the ball deeper into you. So we start with our feet. We want to have them lined up at right angles to the plate in a line to the pitcher. We're about shoulder width apart. The weight is kind of on the front of our feet. We bend our knees and our butt is back a little bit, so we're in a good athletic position. Hands are up at the shoulders and the knuckles are more or less lined up. The bats in our fingers not deep in our palms. So that's a good starting position. Now we have our weight back loaded onto this leg, but the knee doesn't pass the toe. And then we take a short step out about 2 to 6 inches and landing on our toes with our foot at 45 degrees or closed. Okay, that's the first part of the move. We stride towards the pitcher. Land with our heel up. Now, as we're doing this move, we rotate our shoulders back. My front shoulder comes down and in a little bit. So it's this. I call this the ba move. I learned it from Coach Ken. Ba. It's a nice soft move, ba. But my weight is still back loaded into this leg. The next part of the move is to drop this heel, and as I fire this heel down, that's my attack position. That triggers this foot here and leg to come forward. Boom! So I do that by pushing down with my toe. So it's ba, hips, ba, hips. And you'll notice that I'm doing it without turning my shoulders open. I don't want to open my hips by flying open with my shoulder. Okay? So step 1, ba, shoulder down and in, hands, shoulders have wound up, and then it's boom, hips. The next move will be, because I've got a tremendous stretch happening, when I do this move, I will start to drop my elbow down in behind my opening hips and direct the knob inside the incoming pitch. That puts my bat in a leg back position. When I get to this position, because my shoulder is stopping opening and arm is getting close to extension, will allow me to snap to contact, palm up, palm down, full extension, finish. Those are the steps in the swing. So, as a young person practicing, I would set up the tee fairly high, like in this position here, okay? Just to avoid that you loop the barrel too far underneath your hands, okay? So your barrel is going to approach this, not in a chop position, but your hands are going to go towards this, and the barrel will find its nice path to the ball. So again, into our start position, hands in the right spot, weight loaded back, butt back, my nice little step, that's ba. Fire the hips, and as the hips continue to open, my hands are loaded back because my upper body's wound back, down and in, and my hips will begin to bring my body into the baseball. I'm driving the knob for a very short period of time into the inside of the incoming pitch, and then it will force a snap through the baseball, full extension, finish. The reason for this swing is that a lot of young hitters have their shoulders and hands go ahead of their hips. So they'll hit by flying open with this shoulder, and that's an arms only swing, and it's a very weak swing. With this swing, we lead with our hips, and our hands are back as long as possible, and then the hands are brought into play by the hips. The one thing to watch for, one more thing, is to watch when you're performing this swing that this arm doesn't bar out and this elbow chase in front and cause us to get into a bad ball hitting position. So as we come around, the elbow drops in behind the opening hips and we bring the knob towards the incoming baseball, and then it's a flex to the good hitting contact position, full extension, finish. 5 steps, 3 times a day, 5 repeats. Ba, boom, knob, snap, full extension, finish. Do those 5 times a day at that speed. When you're hitting in practice, front toss or some soft BP, 50% speed for the longest while so that you coordinate, because the secret in this hitting style is to coordinate the move, and each thing happens in its own sequence. If you try to hit the ball hard, oftentimes the hands will accelerate ahead of the hips and you get back into your old habit.